Alright, hey guys, what's up? It's a Culture Detective here, investigating your favorite places, and today it is a special occasion because, okay, the date, it is May 3rd, and time now is, 5:36 p.m. I'm going to USC to watch a movie. Yes. To give you a little background, last month on April 8th, I watched Revolution of Our Times, a documentary that I've been dying to watch. And this screening is organized by an organization called Hong Kong On Screen, which is a group of Hong Kongers in LA who are screening movies from Hong Kong. And today they are screening an LGBTQ film by the name of Lam Yu from the year 2001 at USC. And every single week they also screen something. A few weeks ago they screened a couple short films that I unfortunately did not attend, and next Saturday they will also be screening or actually next Wednesday they'll also be screening Anne Ho's Love After Love, which I unfortunately cannot attend because I have a film class, but today I can attend. So I thought to myself, what the hell, let's go. So I had a little bit of ravioli, and I'm just gonna go. It's gonna be a little starving, but it's fine. After I finish the movie today and then I come back home, I'm gonna cook myself some chicken breast and broccoli, and yeah, unfortunately, that's that. Now, before I get into Lam Yu, I need to talk about one of the other reasons why I wanted to attend today's screening. And that is because I've watched a couple other Stanley Kwan movies. So Lam Yu is actually written and directed by Stanley Kwan Gampang. And previously, I have seen Rouge, Yin Zikou, as well as Center Stage, Yun Ling Yok, from him, and both of them are really good movies. But the real catch is that today, after the screening, there's going to be a Q&A session with Mr. Stanley Kwan himself. Now, wouldn't it be extremely exciting for me to ask Stanley Kwan a question? Yes, it would. So, kind of want to go. Alright, just found out that Miriam's not coming to the USA. RIP. So much preparation, all gone. Alright, time now is 6:34. I've arrived at Central LA. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk through the entire USC just to get to the place I want to be in. Yes. Now, this is USC, and this is my second choice of film school. My first choice is UCLA, of course, but USC is the greatest. The USC Film School is the greatest film school of the entire world. I'm not kidding. And this is actually not the first time I've been to USC. The first time I've been to USC was actually back in 2016 when I went to LA for traveling for vacation with my family, and we visited USC film department a little bit. But this is my second time here, and this will be the first time I'm visiting completely alone and actually going somewhere. So that's interesting. I have no idea how the hell am I gonna enter. Am I supposed to enter through this? How am I gonna enter? Alright, here it is. Oh, can I cross the road? I'm just gonna cross it. Fuck it. Wow, very nice, beautiful, well, clean place. Very clean. Kind of like UCLA, but less lively, more elegant. I feel like this is like Disneyland. And I know I say this all the time. Oh, this place looks like Disneyland, but like seriously, it's just I mean, look at this lamppost. Yeah, so about Miriam not coming, I'm truly I'm a bit disappointed. Yeah, but only a bit, because I already, like, a small part of me already expected this to happen. Some last minute decision making Miriam not be able to come here. You know, when Miriam told me at first that she's coming to LA, I was like kind of excited, but I wasn't gonna celebrate too early, given that I have an experience of disappointment. But a week later, Miriam's still planning to come here, so I thought, okay, maybe it's actually going to happen. Maybe Miriam's actually coming to LA. So earlier today I even made a page in my Google spreadsheet dedicated to planning Miriam's trip, but I guess not. Last night, Miriam's mom told her that USA is too dangerous and maybe it's too much for Miriam to handle. This place is so desolate. Feels like a zoo. The way it's laid out feels more like a zoo than a university campus. Meanwhile, UCLA feels like a whole city. I mean, this feels like a city too, but more like a zoo. All right, I'm about to enter the theater, and there should be fewer people this time because it's not. Oh, there we go. Cinematic arts. This is the place, man, the greatest film school in the world.
This weekend next, tonight's screening on You is the 20th anniversary.
We also would like to also an honor to welcome Professor Michael Berry from UCLA's Contemporary Chinese Cultural Studies.
I think we should all just stand by until we hear the update from Stanley. Hold on, just give me 1 second. You just dropped off the line. Let me call him back. I mean, yeah, we can. I hope you guys don't mind waiting a little bit.
or you can
I don't know if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, that could work, right? We can give that a shot. 喂，你撳一撳個 video 啊！你要 accept 我個 video call。係啦，OK。OK。Can you guys see him?
All right, so shall we begin?
Yeah, let's begin.
All right, so thank you. 归过后有3-4年，也是那个时期可以说是华语电影的一个黄金时代，有《卧虎藏龙》，有《一一站台》，好多好片子在那个时候都出来了。你那。
其实是制片人先找到我，他拿着那个网络小说，背景故事来找我的。那我开始跟魏超并不喜歡
去答我問題咯，我可以 repeat 翻個問題俾你。
就係剛才問題係嘛？
係啊，Did you need him to repeat his answer just now?
yes, that would be great.
OK， 導演可唔可以唔好意思，可唔可以答多一次頭先嗰個問題？
其實藍宇係個製片人攞住個原著嘅網絡小說，所以他其實那個時候雖然身處在中國大陸，但是他。
Alright, time now is 9:54. That was a very weird experience. I have no idea how to get home now, so we'll talk more while I wait for the bus or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna have to walk past them.
Someone give her a jello shot right now. Emily and I trained.
All right.
So cool to pass the swim test. And after trying it for actually a
It's gonna take me like 1 hour and 30 minutes to get home, which is a bit problematic. I have no other choice. Alright, so you know, got into the theater, got into the place, signed up, got a postcard, not a postcard, just a card, watched the movie, and right off the bat I wanted to sit somewhere where I just, you know, I don't know why, but I had a feeling that it would kind of be like in UCLA, where I could meet someone, because not only is this a really good opportunity for me to see a film and watch a director talk about the film, but also I may be able to meet people like film majors in USC who are also Hong Kongers, which are super rare, but if I could run into one of them, it would be amazing. So yeah, I sat at a row, you know, eye level, and kind of at the side, you know, in the middle rows, but kind of at the right side. And then right off the bat, there's a guy who sat to my right and there's a guy who sat to my left. Both of them are also loners. They also came here alone, just like me. So it's better to strike a conversation with them because they're alone. And it got more interesting after the film. Okay, during the film, tons of people laughed. Like, in my opinion, the film isn't that great, actually. I honestly don't think it's that great or anything. However, there were so many moments where if I had watched alone, I wouldn't laugh. But the audience just kept freaking laughing. Like at sexual innuendos or whenever, because this is an LGBTQ movie and it's in its core a romance film, and whenever the main character makes a move, the audience would just burst laughing. It's this really surreal experience. like it's a comedy or something. And then I at the end of the film we had the Q&A, and at first Stanley Kwan didn't even show up because he didn't know how to set up Zoom. He didn't do anything, and it was kind of disappointing at first. But a little while later, he finally showed up in a FaceTime call with someone who works at Golden Scene, a distributor. And then he had to hold his phone to FaceTime Stanley Kwan while showing it to Zoom to us, and it was very awkward and tons of people walked out. But I stayed throughout the whole thing, and it was amazing. Actually, not amazing, but it's fine. Really, it's fine. It's funny how the person in the phone in the FaceTime is the guy who directed Rouge and Center Stage, which are both very great Hong Kong films, and that's the guy. While the Q&A went on, I looked at the people to my side and the people around me, and a lot of us are holding our own phones, just, I'm not gonna say not paying attention, but like especially the guy to my right who immediately opened his letterbox and logged the film, and I'm like, wow, interesting. I want to strike a conversation with him and ask him for his letterbox because that's cool. And then I saw him checking LIHKG, and that's when I know that he's not Chinese, he's a Hong Konger, because nobody in China or nobody from China uses LIHKG. So at some point I braved up, and I thought about this for a while, like how should I start my conversation, but I braved up and I said, and I asked in Cantonese. Like I thought about asking him in English, but then I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna take a leap of faith, he's gotta be a Hong Konger. So I asked in Cantonese, are you also from Hong Kong? And then he's like, yeah. And then I'm like, oh, thank God. Like in my heart, I'm like, oh, thank God I didn't mess up. So he's a Hong Konger, and I asked him if he's a film major, and he's like, yeah. He said he's mastering in film in USC, which is very insane. And then we actually talked a little bit. Like he isn't as forward as the other guy I met at UCLA who's exchanging in LMU, but I talked to him like, is it true, like, is it true that or not is it true, but are there not a lot of Hong Kongers in film major? And he's like, yeah. And I said I wanted to transfer to UCLA or USC, and it's very difficult because the acceptance rate is only 1%. And then he said, well, it really depends on your personal statement. And he also talked about how we need to be more creative, like I need to be more creative in my personal statement, and how I need to really show passion. Okay, that's a fucking white light. All right. Okay. Hold on. Is this right? This is not right. No. Fuck. No. Let me cross the road. No, fuck you. Oh my God. Alright, it's like 10:48 right now. I'm giving the movie a 7 out of 10. Alright. I'm leaving. Good day. Goodbye. It's not even working. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna end it off here. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want more. Today's a bit of a slight bit of an emotional roller coaster. Disappointed that Miriam's not coming, but I did meet another person, which is nice. And It's shocking. USC, Hong Konger, film major. Sheesh. God damn, this place is so quiet. I have no phone battery left. I have 19% left, but basically none left. And it's going to be 11:30 when I get back home. I'm hungry as fuck. So I'm, oh Jesus Christ. Okay.